Hi everyone, so here's my recap of the 2025 BuWizz gathering. First of all, again, thank you everyone for the really unique and amazing birthday gift. Uh, it means really a lot to me. I was really moved by it, so thank you again. So, first let's start with 1 to 12 racer. The model did quite okay, could be better. Well, I realized that when I was racing that the low gear was a bit slow and the high gear was a bit fast. So I think ideally the ratio would be somewhere in between them. And also I didn't use the independent left and right steering at all because there was simply no time. Just like with the gearbox, I only switched it a few times. And I probably could have done without the suspension because we were mostly racing on flat surfaces with the exception of a really small ramp and a tiny jump. So I can make it much less complex and more reliable next year. But one good thing that came out of the low gear and the gearbox and the all-wheel drive was that this model was really good at ramming and pushing other competitors out of the way, even though that wasn't the intention and I do not condone such unsportsmanship behavior. It's a fact that the torque really at four-wheel drive really helped with clearing a path. So, next category, we have the Unlimited, and for this one, this was the worst performing model. The problem was the open differentials, because the front and the rear are both open, and as soon as there was the terrain that was a bit too diagonal, so it would lift one of the wheels or two of them, I would lose traction, and that was especially noticeable when going over the water, going up the rocks. And I had problems with the model, basically just spinning the wheels a few times, so it wasn't that good. And also after the competition, when I was fooling around with Attica's Fluffy, the big four-wheeled beast, that thing ran over me and I heard a crack, and after a close examination I found out that the 12-tooth gear, there's a 12-tooth gear here driving the bevel 20 gear, which is driving the wheels, so it got destroyed. So it's just a blue mess. So it seems that part was overloaded. So for next year, I'm gonna do it differently. Then we have the trailer truck. This one did really good. The only problem was that during transport, I think one of the front axles got detached like this. And only during the race I noticed that suddenly the front wheel drive, you see, wasn't working. And after quickly reattaching it, we were back at full all-wheel drive, and the model did really good. It passed the circuit, the track in a really low time. Not the best, but good enough. And for the next year, the only improvement I would do is I would actually redesign it to have more ground clearance. So going back to the independent suspension arm design, or maybe even portal, if that's possible with such wheels. And perhaps all-wheel steering, so we can steer in a tighter radius. Maybe even have independent steering, a drive to have to steer on the spot, so skid steering. But I'm keeping this one, and I'm gonna make a new one for the next competitions. And finally, the Buggy. This was the best performing, in my opinion. In the Buggy category, there was a lot of models got disabled. And it just showed how stressful that competition is for the models, and I'm really happy that this model didn't suffer any mechanical issues. It was really reliable. The only thing I lost is the lights and the decorations, but other than that, when it came to mechanical and structural stability, it survived all the jumps, all the bumps and everything. So this is the concept I'm gonna be sticking to for the next year's gathering, when we are combining the Unlimited and Buggies. So they are both going to be using the same model, and I'm probably going to stick to this kind of setup with motors driving the wheels directly, no differentials, locked wheel drive or something like that. Just keep it light and robust, probably bigger wheels. We'll see what happens. So that's it for the recap. I have another competition in Romania in September, and for that one I have to design new models, so I'll probably take apart this model, and this model. So basically everything except for the Tatra will be taken apart and built into something new. So yeah, that was it. Thank you for watching, and before I say the goodbyes, I have to tell you there is another video coming, so with this little thing, so please stay tuned, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to be notified when this 4x4 trophy truck is ready to be polished. Thank you and have a nice day. Bye bye.